What if you could shrink down right now and see what your food looks like at the microscopic level? Would a fast food burger with its soft bun and perfectly melted cheese look the same as a fresh meal made from whole foods, a colorful plate of vegetables, grains, and lean protein? More importantly, would your cells react the same way? Because while calories on a label tell one story, a simple number, your cells may be experiencing something completely different. Today, we're diving beneath the surface. We're putting fast food and whole foods under the microscope to discover what happens when those meals meet the trillions of cells that make you, you. Two meals, two very different cellular stories. At first glance, on the dinner table, both meals provide energy. They both contain the big three macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. They both provide calories, the raw fuel our bodies need to function. But the moment we bring the microscope into focus, the illusion of similarity shatters. The differences begin to emerge, and they are profound. Let's look at the whole food plate first. What do we see? We see structure. We see recognizable forms. The broccoli florets are made of tiny, intact cellular walls, neatly organized. The vibrant colors of blueberries come from natural pigments still housed within their delicate structures. The whole grains have their fibrous outer layers intact. This isn't just a random collection of nutrients, it's a complex, ordered system. Scientists call this the food matrix. Think of it as nature's own intelligent packaging, where nutrients are bundled with fiber and other compounds that guide how our body digests and absorbs them. Now let's pan over to the fast food. The picture is dramatically different. Many of the natural structures have been pulverized through industrial processing. The flour in the bun is refined, its particles fine and uniform. The oils and sugars are no longer part of a complex matrix. They are often isolated, appearing as distinct droplets and crystals. The very architecture of the food has been deconstructed and reassembled, engineered for taste, texture, and a long shelf life. The key takeaway here is simple. Structure matters, and that structural difference changes everything, starting with the very first bite. The moment you start chewing, your digestive system gets to work. Enzymes in your saliva begin breaking down carbohydrates. But whole foods and fast foods don't behave the same way in your mouth. Whole foods, with their intact fibers and complex structures, demand more effort. They require more chewing. This might sound trivial, but it's a crucial step. More chewing slows you down. It gives your saliva's enzymes more time to work, and it sends signals from your stomach to your brain that food is on the way. It gives your brain time to register a feeling of fullness, of satiety. Fast foods, on the other hand, are often designed to be the opposite. They are frequently engineered to be soft, hyper-palatable, and incredibly easy to eat quickly. That burger bun melts in your mouth. The fries are perfectly crisp on the outside and fluffy on the inside. This isn't an accident. This design can lead you to consume a large number of calories before your brain's satiety signals have a chance to kick in and say, hey, we're good now. You eat fast, but you feel full much later. From the mouth, let's follow the journey of those carbohydrates into the bloodstream, specifically as glucose. This is where we see the blood sugar roller coaster. The refined carbohydrates in a fast food meal, like the white bun, the sugary soda, are stripped of their fiber. They are structurally simple. This means your body can digest them incredibly quickly. Glucose floods the bloodstream, causing a rapid, sharp spike in blood sugar. Your pancreas responds by releasing a surge of insulin to manage this sugar rush. But what goes up must come down. This often leads to a subsequent crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and even hungry again soon after. Now, contrast this with a whole food meal. The fiber in the whole grains and vegetables tells a very different story. Fiber acts like a traffic controller for sugar. It slows down digestion. It ensures that glucose enters the bloodstream not in a flood, but in a slow, gradual, steady stream. This means you get stable, sustained energy, not a dramatic spike and crash. These are simplified examples, of course, but they beautifully illustrate how a food's physical structure directly influences your metabolism, a spike versus stability. Next stop on our journey, the colon. This is home to a bustling, vibrant ecosystem of trillions of microorganisms known as the gut microbiome. These microbes are not just passive residents, they are active partners in your health, and what you eat is quite literally what they eat. When you eat a whole food meal rich in diverse fibers, you're providing a feast for your most beneficial gut microbes. It's like spreading high-quality fertilizer on an inner garden. These bacteria ferment the fibers and, in return, produce incredibly valuable compounds called short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. These SCFAs are powerhouses. They provide energy for your colon cells, help maintain a strong gut lining, regulate inflammation, and even support your immune function. Highly processed foods, which are often low in fiber, offer a very different meal to your microbial guests. With less fiber to feed on, the populations of these beneficial fiber-fermenting bacteria may dwindle. The ecosystem can become less diverse, and the production of those vital SCFAs can decrease. You're not just feeding yourself, you're feeding the trillions of microbes that help keep you healthy. So, we've seen the food structure, its effect on blood sugar, and its dinner for your gut. But what about your individual cells? Let's zoom in one last time. Your cells are sophisticated, but they don't read labels. They don't know if a food is organic, natural, or junk. They simply respond to the chemical information and the building blocks they receive. After a nutrient-rich whole food meal, a delivery arrives at your cells. It's packed with not just energy, but a full suite of essential tools: amino acids for building proteins, a wide array of vitamins and minerals to act as cofactors for countless biological reactions, and healthy fatty acids for building cell membranes. After a highly processed meal, a delivery still arrives. It certainly contains energy, calories, but it may be lacking in the diverse toolkit of micronutrients. This is the concept of nutrient density. The processed meal might be calorie dense, but nutrient poor. Your cells get the fuel, but not all the other materials they need to repair, build, and function optimally. Now, you've probably heard that fast food causes inflammation. The truth is a bit more nuanced. The human body is incredibly resilient. A single fast food meal isn't going to instantly poison your cells or set your body ablaze with inflammation. But dietary patterns matter immensely. Diets consistently low in fiber and antioxidants and high in ultra-processed components have been strongly associated with chronic low-grade inflammation in many studies. Some research suggests a diet high in processed fats and calories can trigger an immune response similar to the one your body mounts against a bacterial infection. Over time, this can keep your immune system in a state of constant, low-level alert. It's not the single burger, it's the cumulative effect of thousands of choices over many years. Patterns matter far more than perfection. So, does this mean you should never eat fast food again? Absolutely not. To suggest that would be to ignore a huge part of what food is. Food is not just chemistry. It's culture. It's celebration with friends. It's convenience on a busy day. It's connection and shared experience. Health isn't built on a foundation of rigid perfection and deprivation. It's built on a foundation of consistent, positive patterns. A diet that is mostly based on whole, minimally processed foods leaves plenty of room for flexibility, for enjoyment, and for the foods that are part of your life and culture. It's about progress, not perfection. So what does fast food look like under a microscope compared to whole foods? We see that whole foods tend to preserve their natural, complex structures, their fiber, and their diverse matrix of nutrients. Many processed foods, in contrast, are engineered for convenience and taste, often by deconstructing that natural matrix. Neither meal defines you overnight, but over the course of years, the foods you consistently choose become a part of the story your cells tell. Because every single bite is information, every meal is a message, and your cells, they are always listening. If you enjoyed this microscopic journey into the hidden world of nutrition, subscribe to Cell-Wise Health for more science-backed explorations of the human body. Feed your future.